What's up, everyone? Welcome to Hockmed Gaming. I'm Hockmed. We are here with early access release of Vane. I've been super excited about this. I played the demo slash beta. It was basically the beta that was under the demo tag or in the demo download due to, I don't remember what the reason was. It was years ago and I was reading something about the way Steam was, or I don't know, whatever. But early access released and game I've been super excited for. I've always have loved Project Zomboid, and this to me is a 3D Project Zomboid. So we're gonna start off a little solo YouTube series here on it. Um, in my bio, I talk about liking survival games, and I don't really play a whole lot of them and record them at least. So I'm just what I'm down for. I might have two series. I might have one where I play with my wife too. All right, I'm just gonna random. Eric, let's go. What 5 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carl Brewer. Okay, cool. I can't do Carl. All I picture is Walking Dead and Rick going, Carl, Carl. Yeah, so one more time. All right, Rich Tremblay. Um, does this have a random too? That would be great. But yeah, we'll just stay right there. I don't know, right there. That looks like a winner. Sure, we'll go blue eyes. Yeah, I don't like hair. Oops. Hair? I was hoping that they would do a little more work on the hair before the release, but I'm sure it's down the road and obviously not a huge part of me because I play first person. Um, yeah, that looks wonderful. Yeah, that looks wonderful. Yeah, we'll just go with that. They don't really have. I'm blonde, but everything comes off gray and brown nowadays. So, oh, randomized face. There we go. We'll do the same thing. One, two. Oh wait, randomness all the way. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, stats. These are going to be like my 3 main stats that I specialize in. Can learn any of them, but this will give me a little bonus. Let's kind of go. Let's go real life. No, yeah, I can build stuff. I can cook. Crafting, dismantling. I can definitely take things apart, but I think everybody can do that. I can drive. I know electrical wiring, and honestly, I don't think that's going to help me much, but I don't know. I mean, I play farming sim. That's about as far as I go with that. I can't lockpick as much as I like to get that one. My wife is medical. I am not. I mean, get a band-aid, you put super glue on it or duct tape. I mean, I'm definitely not sneaky. Well, actually, people do say I'm sneaky. I'd say I'm fairly strong. I can handle a weapon. Man, I don't know what my next one would be. I should have just like freaking did a random number and did randomizers. We'll do repair. Sure. All right, occupation. Do they have IT? Drug dealer, electrician, park ranger, police, politician, religious leader, sales, teacher, theft, unemployed, veteran. Okay, so none of those. Anything to do with maintenance. That was kind of what I did before. Demolition derby driver. Let's go. I wish. That'd be fun. I don't. Probably just. Probably just a labor. I'm thinking it's just going to be a labor. Yeah, let's just go. Let's go with that. It's kind of. I get a wrench. What do I get here? Jeans, t-shirt, boots, mini sledge, Jugs magazine, and cell phone. Okay. I'm looking good. I'm not going to take any of the challenging stuff yet. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so the beta only had Redford and Saranac. These two are new. And I'm trying to decide if I want to start in a new area or start in an old area and drive into the new area. Named after mining town. Da, 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 da. A lot of mining stuff, it looks like. Prison, frozen hell. Let's start in Saranac, New York. And then we can go up into the... No, screw it. We'll just go right there. We'll just pick the top one. We'll just pick the top one and go from there. I did have a solo game that I started just to get my sensitivities and try to get graphics and all that stuff set up. So I think I should be good. I hope. All right. So if you don't know, basically, zombie apocalypse power. I'm on standard game mode. I did make the days a little longer and the nights a little shorter, just for viewing experience. Trying to think if I changed anything else. There's a ton of settings. I don't remember. It's pretty much standard minus, I think, the time. All right. So basically, if you don't know, zombie apocalypse power is going to shut off in X amount of months. Water is going to shut off in X amount of months. My basic plan is survive, and I have to kind of get a water and power replacement up before it goes down. So you loot, you find stuff, you like pretty much everything does something, even if it's like I don't want to drink the toilet cleaner bottle, baby oil, apply. Don't know what it all does. This is a weapon. You know, you kind of see here it matches up to that side. I think ideally it's hard not to, but I'm not gonna go loot crazy. I think I need to find a place to call home. I need to find a car. And then I can, like, I'm gonna take, you know, some of this stuff, but you'll see me leave behind a lot of materials and stuff I'll be able to use. I'll take the basic health and supply. Oh, that's my weapon. Oh, that's cute. And when you're looting, you can kind of like see it says search and it has like the little magnifying glass with the straight line. Means I haven't looted it yet. The check mark means I looted it, and I think if I took everything out of it, there's just an empty hollow box. So those icons actually mean something. Parcels you can unpack if you have something sharp in your inventory. We'll take some batteries. We'll definitely take a lighter. Oh, a gym bag. Yeah, we're going to wear that because that's going to take us from 150 to 225 pounds capacity to carry stuff, which is down here. So much I'm carrying. Here's how much I'm allowed. Strength does affect that, and then stuff like backpacks or bags. All right. Let's see here. That's a boost. Let's equip that. So you have a cell phone, and I do have some batteries, but the battery percentage goes down. But if you turn off your cell phone, you don't get a map unless you have a map on you, and then you don't get your location because you don't have GPS to know. So that's kind of cool. And you also, if you don't have a flashlight, this don't work because it's using your phone as a flashlight. But there's crafting, there's building, dismantling, there's car mechanics. Like, it's not just a car. Or there's, you know, the batteries, the spark plugs, and all that stuff that you wanna keep up and maintain on. Requires, okay, so that's a magazine. That'll help. That'll give me some recipes, but I have to be cooking 30, which I am not. Can I use this? You may realize, you know what? Let's take that. That may help us with some decisions later. You can get scratched, you can get infected, you can obviously die. You have to eat, drink. Stuff will start as we go, stuff will start getting like rotten and going bad. So food is also something we need to kind of work on getting set up. So there's a lot to do. If you just come in here and just play around, drive around, and loot, and that's about it, you're gonna hit a point where you're probably gonna be screwed because power will be out and there'll be no water. That's rotten. They smell bad. 3% bad. Very fresh. All this stuff, power go out, that'll start going bad. Let's see here. I'm slightly peckish. I'm not really hungry. I'm not really thirsty. These are your stats. They go up as you do stuff. I have a perk in electrical. Yeah, let's increase our XP earned and repair. Yeah, let's have our weapons degrade a little slower. You can exercise and get you some abilities and stuff. If you exert yourself, you go into painful stuff, you know, just all sorts of stuff. Crafting. And I don't know all what's new in, you know, in the actual release besides part of the map. Like I said, the hair definitely needs some work, but that's not obviously my top priority. Yeah, so the demo was basically like, how did that go? It was kind of like just down here, just this Redford and Sarnak and kind of in between. So basically all this is all pretty much new. And you'll kind of pick up on things like, oh, this is a basement. I don't think I've seen a house with a basement yet. Is there a freaking light right there? There we go. Like you go in the bathroom, you'll find, you know, a lot of medical stuff in there. You know, you go in the garage, you find tools and materials. So you kind of get an idea. And then on top of it, there is building. Like this here is all this, you know, the wood fortification, utility cabinet. It is multiplayer, PvP or PvE, whatever settings you set up. This is what basically lets you claim the base for you. You know, junk pile, fortifications, we went through furniture. And there's a lot more, I guess. It's just I haven't learned it or anything. Workbench, advanced, fabricate, repair bench, schematic, makeshift forge. I mean, you got some stuff to do, so that's good. Farming, makeshift sprinkler, rain collectors, you know, wells. Temperature's a thing. Electricity, which, you know, I'm electrician in the game, so that'll be helpful, but I don't know how close I am to that. And, you know, stuff like that. So we're just kind of searching here a little bit, but I want to get out and I really want to find a place to live. Washer and dryer. You can, cast iron pan. That's good. That allows you to cook on the stove. Overpriced television. But I really want out and try to find a possible forever home. Search that. So I guess before we'll drink that, and that should top us off. Yep. All right. I was hoping to find a little bit better weapon. And I'm sure I haven't searched everything, but I mean, you're even down to where you can, you know, set the blinds up and like close them so you're not seen as much. Okay, I have not been here on my solo that I played for a couple minutes just trying to get sensitivities and stuff. I started in the old area. Did I go upstairs? Did I start upstairs? I don't remember. I better close that. Because my wife sees this and I'm not closing doors behind me, she will yell at me. Oh, don't have any lockpicks. You know, I'm going to take a hammer just to have. Take some locking pliers. I don't remember what everything does. But I know you need certain tools to do certain things. I forget, solo game I started it. Right outside the house was a car that actually started. It was a little rough. It took a few times, but it started right away. I'm like, holy cow. Some good amount of zombies down there. Oh, dang. I don't know what check does. Oh, dead. Checking to make sure it's dead, I guess. Nope, nothing for me. Looks like there's a bunch of vehicles down there. Let's head down there. Let's see if we can get a car. See if I can get lucky and it's nice and easy, or it might be one of those things that's really hard to deal with. There are zombie hordes. I know I have those on for sure. I left the zombie amount just default 1x. You can increase it, but it could wreck performance, so I just kept it. Oh, did I one hit you in the head? Let's go. Sometimes you find vehicle keys on people when they're near vehicles. Oh, what is that? I don't know what that is. Once you go there, it should like come up and mark it. Yeah, see, now this marks high school. Okay. No key. I can try to hotwire. It does damage you if you don't get it. So I'd rather have like probably one of these at least. There's a motorhome. I'd like to have that and just kind of like live on the road, but I haven't found it. Oh, there's no key. No point in trying. Okay, we'll take the flashlight. Standard lock. I think that is more for multiplayer. Pick up a lock that's average of a pit, can be attached to doors, containers, and we'll place a key in your front. Okay. So yeah, so that's more multiplayer stuff. Glow stick. It's a lot of scrap. Scrap could be useful. I just don't want to fill up, especially without having a vehicle. Okay, that car is all locked. I mean, it's not what I want, but it might get us around for a little bit, a little quicker. So yeah, so here's like the bodies, batter, and here's the stuff I need to uninstall, reinstall, filter. Overall, it don't look too bad. There's something walking up on me. Oh, I was hoping I got to mow. No key. Battery, lock. Yeah, we'll definitely take all that. don't know. I don't know if I want to go in the high school yet. All I have is a mini sledge. I don't know how many are in there. Like I said, I'm not on like the super hardcore difficulty or anything. The other thing that stinks too is this doesn't have a heater. Most of the cars have heat and AC, so you know. I want to see what this big building is over here. Or is this just like a... No. Definitely tower. What is this? Oh, God. And I know it's very tempting just to run over zombies, but I don't really want to damage my car too much. And it does damage it. Oh, that'd be nice. It'd probably eat fast. But I bet it has some storage to it. It's locked. Maybe we'll do some... This little sledgehammer is kind of legit. Correction. Is that a prison? That might be a prison. Alright, let's see if we can find a key. I think you can find them by searching around. I think. No for sure promises. Let's take another mini sledge just in case. A watering can, yeah. That's new. I don't remember seeing stuff labeled like that before. I already have one, but let's take another one. I think I have one, right? Or is that a soup pan? Okay, so there's zombies are there. They're gonna bust them doors down eventually. Car filter, yes. We will take a car filter. Seeds. Oh, fire axe, flare gun. Oh, now we're talking, baby. Let's go. No key. I think I need do I need a pencil? I know Zomboid you do. But do I need a pencil to mark the map? I don't have a map yet. Never mind. So like this back of this truck holds 500. Does this actually have 300? Okay. I want to try hot wiring right away. Just more vehicles over there. I'm gonna count that one being dead. Yeah, we're gonna collect the ID cards just so we can, you know. And see, that's where it becomes a problem. Like, them two zombies, if I get into a horde, you get exerted and tired and you can't swing. These cars are always locked. I can't pick the locks yet. I don't have any. Wait, these are the ones I already checked. What an idiot. What an idiot. So if I'm running too much, then I run into zombies, I won't be able to swing as fast. So it's definitely still challenging even on standard difficulty. It's not... I think hordes come if I make too much noise. I don't remember drag before. Do I have to hold it down the whole time, E? Oh, I don't know. Like even down to removing light bulbs, or, you know, the connections to be able to hook it up to generators and whatnot. Unlock. Somebody's next door. Trying to break out. Reinforce. I don't know what that is, but that seems like it might. Guessing that's a prison. Where did he break out of? Always close the doors. Thinking that's the body. Oh. Yeah, probably that noise, probably that body in the thing. Drink, smell, fill. We're here. Let's drink, because that should top me off, I believe. Yep, I'm hydrated. So I'm starting to get a little sleepy. So definitely gonna have to find a place to lay down and sleep at some point here. Well, I was hoping to find a key in there. Oh, this one has a key. Let's go. Does it run? Thought I heard another one. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's see if we can find somewhere to possibly live, even if just temporary. It doesn't have to be forever right off the bat, but definitely need to be pulling into these places like this. Yeah, no, I don't want to deal with all the zombies coming to this area right now. We're just gonna bail on that. You can see them all starting to go that way. Yeah, not worth it. I might survive, I might not, I don't know. I got 19% fuel. I didn't look at that. Okay. Alright, let's pull in here. There's some zombies in here. I feel like we can handle it. I'd really like to maybe get a van, or even one of them cube vans would be nice for a little more storage room. Oh, we can do that for some speed. Let's go. Okay, I'm exerted a little bit. You know what? Let's just go ahead and eat that. Stomach ache, uh-oh. Maybe I should have smelled it first. Okay, no key. Alternator, yes. We're gonna take a marker. This is the same car, but oh. Lockpicks for sure. This one has less fuel, so no point with that. Starting to feel like all them cars just have their keys in it. And I could be wrong. I swore you could find keys. Just gonna set off an alarm unit. I bet those hold more, but I think I'd much rather have a van if possible. Ooh. Okay, so this one has a key. How are you looking? Ultimately, pretty decent. The fuel situation might be an issue. I don't know if I can siphon to item. 22% full. So if I had an item to put it in, I can get it that way. Stupid head out here. Fire axe is a good one. Oh, it's the jet flyover. Okay. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I guess I am electrical. I thought that was automotive. So I do have a 29% chance to hot wire. So that is good. This thing's gonna have a key in it, right? And it's gonna make me do this decision thing. Try one more time. I don't need this. Nope, no good. Alright. So we definitely have a van over there. Let's try getting in here. No key, no surprise. Lockpick, though. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if there are keys. I swore there were keys. Alright, I don't think I have anything, right, to put it in. Yeah, okay, I did have a cast iron pan. It's alright, never hurts to have two. Maybe? Let's see, can I put it in the watering can? How much is in here? 83%. Siphon to watering can. There's amount to take. There's 30 space in the watering can. Oh, max. Come on. Oh, shit. I missed. Is this the right one? Yeah. Pour into from item. Max. I'm not sure if we can do this or not. I should check the capacity of this thing to see if it's even worth it further. Because it might not have a whole lot of space in here compared to the car. 1,000 pounds, I'm going to have a feeling we have this definitely beat. Yeah, definitely worth it. Alright. Don't look like we can do that. Maybe if there's a hose. This is definitely going to take a minute here. That's for sure. And it looks like we really need to get ourselves a place to sleep. Where's that put us at? 15. I think that's going to be good for now. We need to find somewhere to call home for the night. There is third-person view, in case you're wondering. For the player and for the vehicle. Oh, I thought the alarm stopped after a while. Those are some thick power lines. That might be a power plant over there. There is a ton of stuff compared to the beta, obviously. Like I said, probably, what, 60-70% bigger map. Let's come down the side street here, find ourselves a little home. This one has boarded up windows, so that one don't seem too bad. Dolphin shorts. Let's go. All right, so this may be a starter home. I feel like the starter home has the boarded up windows and stuff. All right, let's do this. Let's get this down. I think if I destroy this, it puts all this stuff into my inventory. Yeah, plastic scrap. I don't know if our van fits in here or not. Yeah, it looks like it should. Let's got our van in the garage. Mirrors don't work. Gonna have to go third person. All right, so let's kind of clean up a little bit here. Yeah, it did give me those. That's all right though. That can stay on me for now. I think I'll get the band-aids on me. We'll keep a couple batteries, the car parts, the scraps. All that can go in the van. I think this will let me use it on my cell phone. Cast iron pan. Extra cell phone, claw hammers. Keep the lighter. Don't know why. Oops. See. Okay, thought I put my thing in there. Alright, so you should be fine for the night. Do you have blinds? Yeah. Gonna go ahead and just get everything kinda set up for us. I don't know what this does. Make it dark. We don't want them to see us. I think once the blinds are down, I believe we're okay. I believe I can fly. Alright. So I think we're good. Just to be safe, let's, I don't know what. I don't know what that one does. Maybe, oh, maybe it's the porch light. Porch light. Alright, take a couple sponges. You can clean with sponges. I gotta kind of decide where I want to live. I don't really want to live in town. I feel like that just kind of a dangerous play. Don't think we need any more standard locks. We're not in multiplayer. I think this is fine too, but to be... I hope that was me closing the blinds and not somebody breaking in. Definitely take the cigarettes. You can get stressed out in reading and cigarettes and stuff like that. Help cure it up for you. Baseball bat. Never have too many weapons. But yeah, the settings, like when you go to set up, you can definitely make it a lot more hardcore. Like I said, I am just on a standard. Ooh, but you can make loot harder to find and less loot. I'm just on standard loot. There's a, and I'm pretty sure like there's a system as the time goes that will take away the amount of loot that's in the world, but it is on a respawn. I just don't know how long. I thought you could have a setting for how long, but either I missed it or it is no longer there. Alright, what do we got for stats? I thought it said I had some. Oh, scroll down. Gain 50 pounds of carrying weight. Skill books give 1 extra stat level. XP gain related to skill that increased by 20. Man, do I want to take extra weight? I feel like let's increase our XP. Oh, actually, let's take both. All right, that's it there. So yeah, so you have agility, construction, cooking, crafting, dismantling, driving, electrical, farming, lockpicking, mechanical. Knowledge about moving parts. Medical, repair, scavenging, sneaking, sociability, which I don't think's in the game yet. Strength, I believe there's going to be NPCs. Strength, throwing, trading, I think that one's also not in. Vitality and weapon handling. So those are the kind of things you get to work on at the moment. All right, let's take a look here at this map. We can kind of get an idea. I don't want to be far away from town. Like I don't want to be like, I don't think like, you know, up in the mountain. But I kind of want to be just on the outskirts of town. Maybe somewhere over Shazi Lake. Maybe in the morning we'll head down 374 and kind of check. Maybe this little island. Maybe that could be. I don't know if zombies can fly. If they can fly, that's also a problem, but I don't know if they can swim. Oh, you can fish. That's the map. Group, if you create a great group thing. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think once we wake up and we get morning here, we'll come down and check out that island. So things with like the cooking, like, you know, like here's the recipes I know right now, but it's not just, oh, I'm brewing. I forgot, you know, brewing stuff. You know, like, you know, boiled broccoli, it takes water, a pot, and then broccoli. So those pots are kind of important. Someone's ID, probably not yours. That is true. Oh, but you can, you know. Didn't really work on that. That was kind of a bad example. Oh. Yeah. We'll take all the weapons. So cloth, paper scrap. Like I said, that'll come in play when we start building stuff. I think, like I said, we're going to find a place to potentially call our home, and then we'll be able to go out and loot for what we need to build. I mean, you can also, now this was always kind of a pain. You can move stuff, right? But you can only go, oh, they increased the range a lot. That is awesome. I mean, before you could only go to like to here, probably, maybe even closer. So you had to place it down, move, and then eventually you got like your vehicle or something, you could get it to stick on top of it. So yeah, so you got the, you can go to other places, houses, take the TV, stuff like that, get them to your base, whatever you want. Yeah, so let's hit the hay here. Let's oh, I don't know what time it is. It's only 7:40. Let's do 12 hours. Let's get a nice good sleep. Okay, that's not my respawn. Is there anything to eat in the house? No, but definitely can drink this. so I'll grab those. You can have that so these things stay up all the time, but it's kind of annoying sometimes, so I just have them set up so they pop up when there's, you know, like an alert. Yep, we'll eat a chocolate chip cookie. We'll eat a... I don't know if what you eat matters. Did I eat too much? No way. Oh, yeah, eating processed food. So obviously eating healthy food is better. Oh, cooking oil will take that. That'll be needed for a lot of stuff. Eat. Can needs to be unsealed, so you open the can, eat. Now I'm thirsty. I think I can do one more. Yep. All right. I did not search this one. Did not search that one. Search. Might as well do a quick, make sure I... Ooh, a towel. Nice. So you wash yourself, and then... dry yourself. I think you can use, like, shampoo or soap somehow. I don't remember if I picked it up, though. Don't look like it. Alright, let's get to our van. Search anything we may have missed on the way. Fiberglass paddle, huh? I don't know if you can kayak or not, but if so, that'd be fun. Alright, let's get out of here. I think I get some server commands eventually. I don't remember how. Oh. Dry yourself. Okay, so you can dry the blood up. So we're gonna go hang you know, right, it's like hang a right and a left here. Alright, so yeah, once we kind of get a place, kind of get it set up to be our own, like I said, even if it's temporary or just one of multiple bases, we'll be able to go out and do some export. Ooh, gas station, motorhome. Alright, we got ourselves a nice full tank. I want to do a motorhome run where I don't have any house and I live out of here. Just get a little stove. I don't know if you can build in here or not. That might be the only problem with that. Get a cupboard that holds 300 pounds, couple beds. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can build in here. So that'll be something down the road, but... Alright, we're filled up. Let's see if we can go in here and find some food. Get some ice cream. Did that actually, like... Smells like fruit, so I think that's good to drink. Oh yeah, this looks like probably a bunch of food here. Okay, all right. So I believe you can put stuff in here and warm it up, which is kind of cool. Let's take a water bottle. Let's eat some cheese. That should... not bad. Nope. If they were aviators, I would for sure. Gym bag... Wait, what do I have? I have a gym bag, right? I do, okay. You know, it doesn't hurt, because there's a chance I'll die at some point. And it'd be nice to have some backup stuff at the house I'd have to get back to. Alright, I'm not going to search all this. I want to... That may have set off an alarm if I didn't hit that quick enough, huh? I don't think I have... I think they're in the truck, aren't they? Yeah. So those debit cards you find, you can pick up and go to the ATMs and... Okay, so I must be able to fill that up and pull money off of them. All right, let's get heading where we were. So that's nice. There's a gas station here. We should have it on our map now. It doesn't really say gas station, but that's also the scary thing, because you just never know when your vehicle's not going to start back up. So any long trips, we're going to want to make sure we you know, make sure we're in good working order. Didn't feel well all freaking week. And I start feeling better. Uh-oh. Like, it's kind of giving us some trouble. Yeah. Is this my road? No, next road. That's not a road. Okay. another farm, so that's good. And all the streets have names, so you can get around that way. All in all, it runs really good. I do have like lumen and nanites off. It was a little bit of drain on my system. That there took a minute, I think, while it was loading in. Ooh, this over here is definitely a little on the FPS issue. That's funny, I was just talking about performance of the game. It's actually been really well. I believe that movie is actually okay to show. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna grab that rifle. I don't know if it's just the foliage out there, or if it's still trying to load in stuff. Well, if I can get the frame rate fixed a little bit here, I kind of like this, because unless zombies can swim, there's only one way in here, and that's that bridge. We got a place to fish. I don't know if there's boats or not. Oh, we even got farming plots already. Lithium battery. Oh my god. That scared the crap out of me. Holy sh... Yeah, if you sit still and turn around, I mean, we're talking like 120 frames a second. As soon as I start walking, it's like 40. Let's leave that there for now. Yeah, this could definitely be, I think, a possible forever. I mean, there is a ton of map I've never seen. I mean, even down here, I'm sure there's stuff I haven't seen or found all the way. I feel like me and my wife kind of explored it pretty good. We played like a year and a half ago, and there was definitely some desync issues with multiplayer. So kind of we stopped playing it because like we went to garage and like we cleaned up all the shelves and you know, moved them and made everything really nice. And then it like she wouldn't see it when we loaded back in. I was trying to jump up and see the kayak move. I don't know if we can use it or not. Alright, first and foremost, let's clear the house. Clear the house. I'll see what I can do to get the frames back when I'm walking, because that's the weird thing. I think they're down all the way. Yeah. Because the frames only disappear when I'm walking, not any other time. Yeah, them look down. Just kind of get all these taken care of for now. It's outside. Then I'll have to work on reinforcing. Oh, the lamps do work? Man, every time I do it, I feel like they don't work. Wood scrap, compass, fishing bait, match, wooden spear with marshmallow. A lightweight wooden spear includes a yummy treat. Nice. Salt right? Oh my. The other thing I'm not 100% sure about is if the loot's all the same or if the loot's random. I don't 100% know to tell you. I know in the demo, I know like there was like the bus and like that camper were in the same spot, at least them two. I don't know if they all were. Not sure. Flare gun. Bathroom. Okay. I'm sure I've missed a window or something. But this is just to help me not be seen while moving around the house and then have them come in here and start breaking my stuff. I will say it's only missing one thing I can think of off the bat, and that is a garage. But I technically could build one. If I can remove that stuff or not. Something is causing it. There's like an... I don't know, I must... Yeah, leaky pool, I'm gonna assume I can't fill that with water since it's leaky. I don't know, can I cut down the trees? I believe, right? I really want to see if this place is going to keep doing this or if it's going to... Remember, do I gotta hit it again? Yes. No, I gotta be careful because you get hurt when you're exerted and stuff like that, and you use more water and more food and stuff like, you know, your typical attributes get used up, so... Okay, there's no key in the ignition, but there could be one in the house. Get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know if I can trim that foliage down or not. That'd be nice. Foliage. Foliage. I don't know why I call it foliage. Yeah, because like I said, when you're standing still, smooth as butter, but as soon as you walk... Even though it's weird, on OBS it don't... I guess it kind of does. It wasn't looking as bad. So yeah, so I'll have to see... I'll have to like restart and see if it still does it or not. Or I may need to, off camera, I might just remove some items and clean out some areas just to see if I get rid of it. Found if I can get rid of that grass and stuff, I don't know. But yeah, we'll have to build a garage or build something. Maybe I close that front door. I'm not sure on what we can and can't do, but we might be able to turn this into a garage right here. Oh, where did you come from? Speaking of that, I need to build a utility cabinet. I don't think it will matter because we're just in single player. Kind of want it where it will. Does that get us the whole house? No. I think this keeps stuff from spawning. Oh, right there. That looks like a nice, good little spot, right? Yeah, I believe that keeps stuff from spawning. Let's build another one. We'll put it over here by this if we can. I'll have to look. Need wood scrap. Gonna assume that'll get us wood scrap. Yep. Oh, so can I only have one? That's weird that it'll let me put it up here. Alright, well, either way, for now, both those are on there. I still have to... Has this thing got its key? It does. Let's get this car out of here for now. Oops. Once we figure it out, if we can figure out what's taking the frames back there, like out here, it's fine again. So there's something interacting in there, something that's causing a problem. But either way, once we figure it out, we can always bring the car back, and we'll probably use it to strip the parts off of and build up our maintenance and our mechanic skills. So when's this start? Good. It starts like right now. But that's fine. That is totally fine. Alright, so like I said, I may go through off camera and just tear down some stuff and see if I can make it better. And it could be one of these lamps, because like I said, I don't remember a lamp working in the demo. It could be the fact that there's 100 lights on in this area. I think this place would work out really nice. If it, we can get rid of that choppiness. Oh, I better close that. All right, yeah. Let's leave it there for now. I'll do some digging. Might make a post bug about this island being really laggy and stuff, and we'll go from there and see what happens. Worst case, next episode we'll just keep driving and exploring, and we'll find ourselves another place. But I do kind of like this. And maybe I'll have to look in the settings if I can make like the tool utility cabinet go bigger. But yeah. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed Vane. If you haven't seen it before, let me know what you think of it. And if you're playing it, let me know. Let me know how it's going. Definitely be interested in getting a group of people and playing and having some fun. I mean, not really into PvP myself, but we can do whatever we have to have some fun with it. But yeah, let me know. If you like to hit that like button, leave a comment below. Let me know anything you want. Any interaction or engagement helps out the channel a ton. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Closing in on 500. Super excited for that. Thank you for all the support. Hope you have a wonderful night, evening, and morning, and hope to see you next video. Bye.